Hello, everyone. What's up? It is your marvelous combo Black Dan here with,
Lazy Laze.
as always, the duo. Uh, so today we're here to do a breakdown slash reaction of the Juri and Kimberly gameplay that came out on the Capcom TV. Reason it's a breakdown slash reaction is you know lazy over here was too lazy to look at the gameplay
Hey,
when it
wait.
came out.
That's a part of my name, though. Hey.
But I already looked at it and I already got a million things to say about it. So let's just get right into it. So first thing, bro, I just want you to look at the personality in this character select. So good.
Oh, snap.
Look at this. Look at her.
She work? She just listen to music? She's not even working out? That's crazy. I thought she gonna do some. She is chilling. Alright, let's
Yeah.
see what the jury though do. Trying to see what she do.
What Jerry does is it's just a meme right now, but I actually like it because I think it shows more of her physical talents, I guess.
Uh-oh. Don't be another Jacko stance.
Nah, nothing like that.
Oh, did she
Yeah,
get
look,
down? That's cool.
yeah, she start dancing.
Oh, she hipping. Look at her face.
I wonder if the song is gonna be able to change, or if she just like,
Huh? She's on a tire.
yeah, she balancing on a tire because of her flexibility and balance, bro. Look at that.
Bruh, what the hell? Was she cool at Abigail or something? She's like, give me
Nah,
that tire, big guy.
I think someone actually asked Nakayama on Twitter, and he literally they were like, "Why does she have a tire?" And he said, "Cause I thought it looked cool."
It does look cool. It does look cool.
I'm like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, bro, she just on Twitter, bro. She's scrolling through. Mm. Uh, I think I got a lot of information from this. You guys might hear quite a few things maybe you didn't hear from other people in the breakdowns, their breakdowns.
She just kicked the tire. That's it. My
Yeah,
bad,
bro.
though.
She said, "Let me activate Abigail V skill."
Yo,
This is fun too. It was just
yo, what?
straight,
Ass in my face.
straight ass.
Kimberly was like hyping up the crowd. The pouty face, crazy face.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm not ready for this.
Very cool. All right. I love the stage. First of all,
It's pretty
um,
hype.
yeah. I still think it's like a little unfinished though. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
maybe that water in the back. Kind of weird.
yeah. There's not a lot of shadows too. There's pretty minimal.
Yeah, especially on
But
the characters. They don't even look like they're there.
yeah. But it's still looking good. First, right off the bat, look at the walk speed on this hole, bro. Kimberly is moving. Her back
Oh
walk speed
snap!
is a bit meh,
Yeah, it's
but
that front. That's
her
the Bushin
forward walk
Ryu.
speed
It's the Bushin Ryu.
crazy.
It's the Bushin Ryu.
Man, we see this elbow move she got, and I believe. All right,
Oh
so
snap!
that's the first thing I wanted to talk about here. So as we're aware, Juri can use her moves without stores now. So one of the things I thought they were going to do, and I'm glad I was correct, is that they were going to bring back her having multiple versions of EX Fuhan, which is great because that is EX overhead, and later on we'll see EX heavy Fuha. So essentially, she should have three EX versions of Fuha: one for the overhead, one for the heavy, and then one for the fireball, hopefully. And man, if she got her EX fireball back, whew, that's good.
Yeah, that man was hitting that one button. Is that Jury's fierce?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to point this out here because this looks crazy to me. This is her heavy stand heavy kick, and she can link into her medium punch
That's her
from
medium?
that. Yeah, that was definitely
Oh yeah, that
the
was like a.
medium.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it was very
I'm trying to
very
remember if Zeku
interesting.
has anything like that. I don't remember.
Nah, he can do stand heavy kick into light punch, I think, but
That's what I think too.
that's pretty good though. She can get like a normal combo. And then I was also correct about this. I'm surprised I got this right just from reading the description. Is that her level 1 is just a mix of her Street Fighter 4 super and then the ender of her Street Fighter 5 super, which looks way better. Wait, it
Honestly,
makes
I
it not
blinked.
so weird.
I don't know what it looked like.
Wait, we'll go back,
It
bro.
was so fast, bro. Oh, okay. Oh, it looks
Yeah,
better. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
yeah. Just a mixture of both supers,
She
which
got a
I
cool
like
pose
that.
at the end too.
Yeah, I like that little pose she's doing. That's pretty neat.
Oh, you get
I like
better.
how she's mad even though she won. Probably because she didn't get to kill you.
Yeah.
And then we see Kimberly's light kick. Like, my God, goes super far. And
Oh
look at the
god.
combo she can get off that stand heavy kick.
That's crazy. I'm about to hit that button every day.
Yeah, all day, every day, like she says, bro. And I'm assuming that is Juri's heavy auto combo. And that there's her old throw.
Auto combo. What you talking about?
This right here, what he keeps doing. I'm pretty sure this is her heavy auto combo. And right
They
there,
playing on
because
modern controls?
yeah, they're playing on modern.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
the well, the interesting thing we can gauge from this is that light pinwheel knocks down now. Which not sure
That's
how to
good.
feel about that, honestly. It could be good, it could be bad, because like the knockdown looks not great, but we'll see. And it's like we'll have to play, and then we see. Oh, yeah. So this is an interesting thing with Kimberly here. She got this is the OD version of her teleport.
That's crazy.
So it teleports you in the air, and that's her jump heavy kick. So you're actually able to do a normal from this
What?
position.
That's crazy. You can take your
Yeah.
turn back with that?
Yeah, so that might be a really crazy high low because you might just be able to do empty, empty jump low from that. And then we're there. We get to see that the teleport's not invincible because she just got hit out of it right
Well,
there.
it looked like she was about to do the follow up. So I thought she got stuff.
Yeah, that's So it seems like the teleport is just a visual deception, which is fine
They
because
got a
like
lot of
it's pretty
color
fast.
in Juri's wind pose.
Yeah,
That shit was wild.
yeah.
Not bad though.
I'm loving all the old animations coming back. And now let's talk about this. First of all, this crouch light kick looks fucking crazy good. Like look at how far that's going.
She's on her knee though. That looks like it hurt.
And then her crouch light punch is looking better than it usually does, honestly, because it's also reaching a similar distance. And then we get to see her store finally. So this is her light store. So I'm gonna just you can see on the top right she has a store counter. Um, so I'll just let it play while I explain till I see something. So the stores are now just generic. When you have a store that enhances any of the store special moves, not just specific ones, which is much better. So you don't have to like pretend like you can plan ahead for the future when you're playing the character. This is her level 1. It's pretty cool. Mm. So let's pause here because I have something to
They
say
used a
about this
spray
too.
paint. Spray can.
Yes. So the store mechanic is a lot better now. Now I believe what this means though is that her store is a separate move from the actual specials. and there's a light, medium, and heavy version. So I know a lot of people were confused in the trailer when she did her Omega move from Omega mode, where she juggled you with the store kick and then
Yeah,
hit the
I
DP
was.
after. So I think that that is the heavy version of store, and that there's a medium and heavy version of the store. The light version is the one we're used to seeing from all the games. And then these two other versions are gonna be juggle potential, which is good. That's also really good. Um, she's gonna be able to combo more. Now here on Kimberly's level 1, so if you have a spray paint can, this will automatically spend it to do more damage, and it also looks like you get better Oki too, because they haven't shown you the non-spray can version, but the Oki on it doesn't look like great. And then we see Juri's Street Fighter 4 throw. It's nice. And we get the auto combo again. Now that was interesting. She just
That was
teleported
sick.
out of there.
Also,
Yeah.
that knockdown. Did he not quick rise?
Let's see. No, he quick drives.
Oh. Dang, she had all that time to throw that fireball and still was ready to, you know?
Yeah, well, she can. That's a cancel, because
I didn't know that.
when you have stores, you can cancel the store moves from each other.
Damn, that's cheap.
But yes,
I want that
Kimberly.
balance.
Kimberly looks like she's gonna be really slippery. I really like
Oh,
that
that's
wind
cool.
pose.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
she
comes
is.
into the foreground. It's pretty neat. Kimberly looks like she's gonna be really slippery.
Yeah,
Like heavy mix-up character,
that's me.
because her teleports are looking very good. And there, we got to see this. We saw her Bushin kick a few times though, but like, let's just really look at how far this goes in this game.
Oh, that's me. It's
Like,
green.
that's really far. Like, like she's gonna be able to anti-air you from like almost half screen away. Like that's gonna be really scary.
I don't know how they're gonna use the spray can. Oh, beacon region.
So here we go, and just to show you an example of this too, the nice things about the EX Fuhas is that they don't use any stores at all, which is good, because that means they're gonna have a lot more utility than just her Street Fighter 5 Fuha. This is a pretty big combo. I'm surprised how much damage this is.
Probably
One
rating that damage up right now.
one thing I'd like to say about this, of course, this is a heavy punish counter starter, I think.
Yeah, I was saying this is a heavy button. Yeah, punch counter. This
But
is where the
also
damage should be coming from.
is that this is an auto combo. This is an auto combo.
Hey, you didn't have to input the level 3 at the end?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's
What a
if you have it. Oh my
Got called
goodness.
cheat. Oh, I just noticed her feet is glowing for the charge.
Yes. Now look at this.
Oh boy.
So that's her stand light kick. That's her far stand light kick from the old game. So it looks like they changed it to the far one. Because they want characters to not be stubby anymore,
Wait.
which is
Unless
good.
they're command normals.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do a command normal for lights, because
Okay. I'm just curious.
that's not very common. And we also haven't seen like her current stand light kick in 5. If this is cancelable, which I think it is, super good. Very, very good normal. There's her spray can charge. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to like see too much from Kimberly, because the guy playing her, he ain't that great. But it's all right.
I don't mean it. It's still cool.
That's Juri's overhead now. I think it looks funny, but it's
I just
cool. And
realized. So you think she highlighted or she spray painted her braids? I was thinking about this.
Not actually sure.
Kind of like she spray painted, you know, honestly.
Maybe. And then we see a really good drive rush. So this just brought up an interesting thing in my head, which is that you're gonna be able to drive rush dash checks essentially um,
Cheat.
to
You can get
confirm.
good damage or get
Yeah,
lucky.
you can get some pretty good damage off of a dash check from a light.
Tell your, oh my goodness, her split.
Yeah, showing off that flexibility. Um,
She's way
so
too flexible.
there's another interesting thing. Guy does not have this, but she can do the Bushin kick mid-air.
Oh, all right.
Not sure what that's gonna be for,
Maybe the
but
EX one wall bounces like it was in the trailer. I don't know.
don't know.
It's gonna do it. Pretty cool.
Um,
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that she ain't holding her leg up the entire time in her idle, but she still
Yeah.
does it to block. I think that's cool. They did that for Juri.
so
I definitely see the Bushin normal right now.
here we go. This is another interesting thing. So that is her stand medium kick.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
a guy.
cancelable.
That's Guy's stand medium kit.
So again, this is another character where we're seeing these cancelable stand medium kicks like Jamie. It just seems like they really want to have cancelable stand medium kicks. Now, I was a little interested in this. I can't tell if he got opened up here, like if this if this target combo ender actually is an overhead, or he just no. Okay, he stopped blocking. Well, there we go. All right, he just stopped blocking. That would have been kind of weird, but
Okay, I just realized how many guy normal she has. She really is a better guy.
yeah,
A more interesting guy, I would say.
I think so too. I mean,
Light-
to be
you know what?
honest,
I just realized her light punches, guys. Stand medium punches, medium kick.
yeah,
Heavy kick's the only one I don't know. This guy.
that's Zeku's heavy kick.
Yeah, exactly. Young
Um,
Zeku or old? I don't remember.
Young.
Yeah.
Oh, now right here, I don't think a lot of people were talking about this, but this is one of the things I was most interested in with Juri. Is her fireball, since she has it all the time. So she does it right here, but Kimberly jumps so you can't see. But just look, pay attention. It's already gone. So essentially, the fireball without a store is going to be really bad, is what it looks like. Because it looks like it doesn't actually go anywhere, essentially.
What's the use?
But it makes sense because like that's a really strong move. Like that'd be really crazy if she could have that all the time. Like I honestly expected it to not go anywhere. But that's just confirmation though. She's, you got to have that store to get that fireball pressure, which is that's fine.
Level 3, man. That's crazy.
So right there is the heavy EX Fuha, which is, that is just her heavy store move, but it's EX. We don't get to see her EX Fireball, but I'm assuming it's a move just because we've seen the heavy medium Fuha and EX medium Fuha and EX heavy Fuha.
She got a lot of color too.
Yes. So I'm sure there's a EX light Fuha, so she probably has EX Fireball.
They doing my man Ryu dirty, bro. He don't got enough colors on this.
Well, you get to see Guile for a second standing next to a barrel.
It makes
There.
sense. Street Fighter too. The
Yeah.
guy blue color.
Yep, they got the guy blue color.
That's a good color. Ooh, she kind of bad though with the green.
Yeah.
All right, stop showing me that ass. Yo, Capcom. Yo, come on. Yeah. Look at her faces.
I like Kimberly's faces.
Yeah, that's funny. Terry's just psychotic. Also, James Chen is in the back. That's what's up. They got my
Yeah, they actually have. So they have the duo commentary on right now. Uh,
Oh,
they
they got
got
James.
they got James and what's the Japanese commentator's name? It's
Oh my goodness, Aki maybe?
no the first one they revealed with Vicious.
Isn't it like Aki? Am I crazy?
I don't think so.
I don't
Okay,
know.
well,
My friend calls him Joker because he's doing the Joker pose from Smash. So call him Joker for now. We'll look it up later.
well, real quick, we actually get to see an example here of all of her stores, I think. And I'm gonna talk about this dive kick in a second. Um, so hold on here. So this is light store, medium store, that little tiny step forward,
Definitely like
and
overhead.
and that's a heavy store. No, it's not an overhood. It's just a launcher. Um,
I don't know why, but like that walk forward remind me of the Ken overhead.
yeah. So I think those are all of the store versions. I think that's proof that there's three different ones. Now, look at this dive kick. So that was a punish, and that was like bad spacing right there because obviously she like dive kicked her head. But we'll see another one eventually where she does proper spacing. And I think dive kicks are going to be really strong in this game now that I've seen two characters dive kicks because Jamie's dive kick looks insane to me. Because, like, I've literally never seen this guy minus on his dive kick yet. I have to be honest, in like any of the gameplay I've looked at. So here you
This
go.
looks better,
So there she goes. She gets it like sort of mid leg. And you can see, let's go frame by frame. So she recovered. And it looks like Kimberly is either still in or coming right out of block stun.
yeah. Nah, that's probably right out of.
So very good because I don't think her dive kicks traditionally one of the type where you're supposed like camis where you're supposed to try and find that spacing to make plus frames. Her dive kick has always been more of a punishing fireballs tool. So it's really interesting that they changed it to be like have actually like decent frame data because her dive kick goes really far. Like and it still looks like it works like the same distances. I think both of their parry animations are kind of funny. Juri is just holding up her leg like Vegito, and then fucking Kimberly's the best. She's just
Just posing on
yeah,
them. I got my hands on my hands on my head. I just realized she got pink hair. What's up?
damn. Just parry the super. He said, "I'm tired of this level 1."
Man can't get a level 2 to save his life.
Ooh, perfect parry.
That was cool.
Tried to go for drive impact there.
Combos, bro. Yeah, level 2.
So I feel like you can do that on the ground. I feel like we saw her do it on the ground in the trailer, but I'd have to go back and look.
Maybe a tiger knee.
Because this guy was trying to, like, he kept trying to do it in the air, so it had me thinking you could only do it in the air. But I swear she does on the ground in the trailer.
Nah, I don't know, bro. I can't remember. It was a lot of cutting.
Yeah.
Yo, she is flexible too.
Yep. I love the bounce in her animations.
She's moving. She on that.
Speaking
Got the bounce.
Speaking about the animations, like I just want to talk about if you're like still on that was a nice drive rush, but if you're still on the train of like these animations are weird, I'm convinced you have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Like just look at I want everyone to just look at Kimberly, look at Juri's pants. Like, I want you all to understand, SNK out here been trying to figure out how do we get Kim's pants to flow. Capcom got it, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I can barely look at her pants.
her pants are moving. Like they move when she moves, and it doesn't look weird. Is
I might have to see it some other way. It's kind of hard to notice.
I promise you, is
No,
they
I
definitely
believe you. I just can't see it.
But anyway, feng shui. So we still see
She getting hype every time
just
she does it. Hype.
she got
Yeah.
she still has the medium kick, which I'm happy about, but I do want to say it looks like it might be a bit worse because I feel like it's a little slower just from my initial look. But it still seems decent. Like she just hit it right there.
No, it definitely looks slower. You're not trying to make this the repeat of Street Fighter 5.
I like that medium kick though. But you know,
Well, I don't.
she has that's really all the gameplay. She has all her other normals back. I think it's like pretty okay, honestly, because like she has great normals on like a lot of different normals. Um, I think it's fine. But anyway, I'm really excited to see more of both of these characters because I think they can do much more than this. I mean, we didn't even get to see Juri's Feng Shui. Like,
Kimberly's Zuna drop.
yeah, we didn't get to see Kimberly's. We really didn't get to see like any of Kimberly's overdrive moves, which I feel like that's where like a lot of her combo game is gonna be at.
Yeah.
Uh,
I always
so
forget
we
what
really,
the EX moves are called now. Overdrive arts.
yeah, we just didn't really get to see a lot of what she could do, unfortunately. And
Yeah, we don't even know what happens when the fire. Sorry, the spray cans blow up. Like what happens when you get?
yeah, yeah, we didn't get to see the
You get
spray
knocked down. You
cans.
get a. Is it like kunai?
And there's, if anything, we didn't get to see her the most.
Yeah. No,
So,
there were jury stands there. I mean, you're happy.
I feel like she has a lot more to offer. Um, like like first of all, I think once people start like figuring shit out with her, I think she's gonna be crazy because I think her mix up is gonna be very fast.
I'll be there.
Just based off of looks, and for Jury, I mean, so I think just based off of this, I'll go back to let's see if I can find that where she does the super right here. Just based off of this, right? I think this was a very this is like a, this is a very like low resource combo. Um she didn't even use a store. She used one overdrive and then level 3 essentially.
Oh, wow.
Right? So
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
and like this did a lot of damage. Like this is like 50%. Like
It was a punish counter though.
yeah, this is a punish counter. That's true. But you also have to remember that punish counters I think punish counters are much more viable than counter hits. Because they're gonna happen so much more often. Um, anytime you punish somebody, that's gonna be a punish counter. And once people start optimizing their punish counter combos, even if it's like off of a light, because you get counter hit properties, you're gonna go into a medium, and that might lead into a bunch of other things we don't know because we just haven't seen the combo system. I mean,
Super in depth.
so I actually think Juri is gonna be like a really heavy damage character, is what it looks like to me.
Crazy.
Because I mean, just off of like what we know, like for example, this move ground bounces because we saw it in the trailer. Like this is a ground bounce, right? So that's already like one more combo opportunity potentially. We don't even know the effects of like her EX, or sorry, her overdrive heavy Fuha, and then we also don't know like the properties of the stored versions, and like what can she link off of this, because she's getting crouch medium kick here.
I mean, it all punish. Yeah, I actually know. That is
Now
kinda
Yeah, that works. I mean that works currently in 5. But to me, I'm not gonna lie, it looks. I feel like there's a bit more hit stun on it in this game because it looks like it's lasting a bit longer.
Yeah, it probably means like you could probably drive. Can you drive rush specials? I forgot.
Yes, and that's another thing. She did not use Drive Rush in this combo, which,
Yo, imagine.
just for reference from the Li Joe and Yipes and everybody up there's gameplay, I mean, for Ryu to hit damage like this, I'm pretty sure he had to do a few drive rushes.
Yeah.
Like,
I was
so
about to
I
ask.
think she's a high damage
Yeah, I
dealer.
was about to ask. Like, is that normal? And like 4, does she do a lot of damage?
She has a lot of potential to do big damage in 4 if you have the fireballs stored up, because
Yeah.
she can link after them in combo a lot of the
Oh,
time.
okay.
So she does have a lot of damage potential. It's just harder to reach in 4. And then 5, I feel like they kind of wanted to make that her main focus, but I think in 5, up until just recently, she was essentially using her stores to get like average damage that the other characters do.
Yeah, I knew that.
S-
Yeah, that
So I
sucks.
think it just didn't work um,
Yeah.
until recently, where she has like I think she has pretty above average damage in 5 now, but right here I think her damage is looking like really high, like to me at
That's
least.
good. I mean,
Like
you might as well.
those.
If you got a resource, you gotta give them a benefit.
Yeah. And it's fair. I think it's also fair in this game. Because as far as we know, she doesn't have any way to sneak past fireballs anymore except for the dive kick, which is a bit more risky than her V skill 1, I think.
Yeah.
Um, while you don't have to charge the dive kick, I think you need to have a little bit of a better read to use that,
Yeah, and
because
space it looks like too.
the travel time is not, as fast as her V skill 1. And that's usually how her dive kicks worked. That's pretty normal. But so I think that's fair that she gets a little bit more reward for actually getting her stores and being able to use them and everything. Like I think that's totally fair. Um, Otherwise, I mean, we can't really tell how Kimberly's damage is because like we didn't even get to see like an auto combo complete. Sadly.
Trying to figure out.
But I'm really curious because like I feel like if she has like some pretty decent damage with the mix up game I'm imagining her having, like overdrive teleport into empty low, or just go for the old, jump in off of that, and some of these other teleport moments like we saw at some point. I think she did like I think the teleport was invincible to a throw or something, and
Yeah,
then she
she definitely whiffed something. I don't. It probably was throw.
and like
I think it was in the other corner.
and then she punish countered her for that. Right there,
Oh.
yeah, right there. That I think that was her throw. Let's see that. Let's see that. Yeah, that was her
Yeah, it
throw.
was. Okay. That's
And then
cool.
she came in and punch countered. Like that looks like a really like crazy shimmy read to me, honestly.
I wonder if those teleports you can just do any button because that's what she did before. Like if
What
you
do you mean?
know, like I was noticing like last time she teleported, like previously when they were trying to build meter, she came down doing like crouching light kick or something.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a follow up. She's just
Yes.
doing.
So it's like,
She's in
so,
neutral when she comes
yeah,
out of this.
that's what I
Yeah,
mean. It's like pseudo, I guess, drive rush in my head.
she's in neutral, but she's sliding forward. Is
Yeah,
what's
like a drive
happening.
rush, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm thinking about it.
Yes. Now this is really interesting. I'm very curious if this just has throw involved,
I think it's gonna be throwing ball.
or if this move actually moves her back there once the smoke appears. And this is like a legitimate whiff, because
Oh, snap.
if that's the case, then I think this move is going to be like pretty good. Like this, that's, I'm gonna assume right now that it's just invincible to throws.
That would be crazy if it just moved his entire hurt box back.
Yeah, if that move just legitimately moves her hurt box back there, like that's gonna be like a pretty good move. um, super useful. But yeah, I don't know if there was there anything else you wanted to talk about. Anything you saw that you liked?
Honestly, I think need more Kimberly. Cause I just want to know how the combo into the Zuna drop. Actually, that was cool that she got all the guy moves. I just like the fact that like I can see the moves I like from Guy in her. So that's what's up.
Yeah, and
I
I
love
gotta
Guy,
be
bro.
honest. I like Guy too, but I do think he's a bit boring. I'm sorry. I don't mean to
Yeah,
piss you Guy fans off, and I
he's
kind of feel like
got
that's why
Nike stuff.
this. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's why this character exists. Is that they want Guy to like continue on his style of play because I think people really like that.
Yeah,
But I think people think like Guy as like the character like they don't really like. I feel like he's kind of meh.
there's only a couple people that say I love Guy, bro.
Yeah,
No, and it's like
yeah.
very few. But I like him. You know, he got the Nike shoes, bro. You know, he wearing Nike, man. Gotta respect the kicks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see Kimberly. I honestly think she makes guys' moveset look maybe 100 times cooler. Um, to be honest with you, bro, she has her own way of like doing it. Her animations are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Got the spray cans.
yeah, the
Got some
spray cans
flavor.
are an interesting touch.
Once they
That
figure out what I does.
Yeah, and I mean the spray cans might be super interesting
It's
because
also weird because I guess the teleport's the demon flip, right? They took that out. They
yeah,
left the demon flip for the
I
teleport.
think they wanted to get. I feel like they didn't need that. I think they think that too, because like that's kind of like a. I've always thought that's like kind of a weird move with Guy, and I think they instead decided like, oh, let's make Zeku's like V trigger teleport like a move, because that's kind of what her teleport is, honestly, with like a bit extra added on, like the overdrive version and everything.
No, I see it.
Yeah, it's very similar to Zeku's V Trigger one. The only thing is, obviously, she's not getting chain combos off of it, but but the actual move is very similar. Um, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be quite interesting. I'm really excited to see next week the TGS see some actual players get their hands on these characters and Guile too. Because we really haven't seen like anything from Guile except for like that one gameplay for like
Old America.
5 minutes. Yeah.
All
Um,
American.
I want to see what the this enhanced boom is like.
Now watch it be plus 12 on block.
Like there's a lot to go over, and really it's gonna be really interesting
He's
next
going
week.
50 feet, 50 you twice when he's plus 20,000 on block. You're going to
And
have five mix ups. And you're going to just be like, what's he going to do? And then he's just going to throw another boom. You're going to get hit, bro. That's it.
and I think we're gonna cover as much of that as we can. I'd like to try
Yeah,
to.
I definitely want to, man.
I like doing these breakdowns. I mean, this is just something I do without there having to be a video made.
Yeah, with no camera, nothing recording, no mic. This man will still talk about this shit all night if we had to. It's a
Yeah,
good time.
it's I don't know. It's just how I am.
Me, I wait for my specialist characters, my Alexes. You know, if I get
Alex.
Alex or some Able stuff, and I'll be like, oh, characters I actually practice like G. I'll be like, I'll be breaking them now. They got Necro in the game, it's over, bro. That's all I'm saying, but I got it right now. Third
Nah,
strike characters. I got your
I'll be
back.
breaking down every single character
Yeah,
that's
I kind
in
of want
this
to play
game.
Rashid, dog. I'm trying to see what he look like. That's it.
I just like knowing what like their general idea for the game is, because you can get a lot of like you can gauge a lot of like details from the way characters play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, like for example, like they really want like more cancelable normals, obviously, because this is the second character to have a cancelable stand medium kick, and who knows? Chun Li, Ryu, and Luke might have cancelable stand medium kicks, but nobody might have tried it because they just think they're not cancelable because they normally aren't.
And same with Kimberly as well. Everybody.
and and honestly, it really makes sense because they want people to use drive rush, and to use drive rush, you have to be hitting a cancelable normal.
Yeah.
So it's making sense that like some normals are more are getting cancels where they usually wouldn't have them. Um, but I really like seeing that. Honestly, I think it's pretty cool.
Love
Like,
Dudley, bro.
I mean, we saw that shimming game from Jamie with with Joe, bro. The, the walk like 20 years away, hit stand medium kick, you shimmied him from like super far away. It was funny,
That's good,
but
buddy.
yeah. Um, so it's really interesting. It's a really interesting way to gauge what they're trying to accomplish with the game. Uh, so I'll keep doing it. But I think we're done here. You have anything you want to
Uh, Dudley, Street Fighter 6.
say? We can
Nah,
only hope.
nah, I'm just playing. Honestly, I'll take anybody at this point. I don't really care.
Nah, I
I,
want Dudley, bro.
I got no
That's
favorites right now. I don't know. Like, the problem is, I'm gonna touch everybody in the cast. I'm gonna figure it out, you know? So, we'll
yeah,
see.
that's a good way.
Drop
Honestly,
Kimmy, though.
I'm
He good.
feeling like this is like one of those games for me personally where like I'm gonna be playing a lot of characters because like there's a lot of like there's only 7 characters right now. Most of them look interesting to me in one
I
way or
definitely
another.
want to play more than two. That's for sure. There's Luke, Jamie, and I guess Ryu, because the Ryu move, Ryu looking kind of cool. He's back to
Yep.
his old self of finally not messing with no Satsui no how though. He's just a man that's trying to beat some ass and get good. That's all I love about Ryu. He's just that embodiment of getting better.
But
Yeah.
yes,
I'm done
I'll
though.
be on that Juri Jamie for my mains, but I'll probably be playing all the characters. But anyway, um, this has been fun. It's Black Dan,
This is Lazy Laze.
and we out of here.
Yeah, boy.